Hello, good morning everyone. Now we are going through one of the most important questions, that is question number 5. Following are the balance sheet of Harsh Limited and Samrat Limited. Here the two balance sheet is given over here. It is the authorized capital. We need not to keep in mind. Here is the authorized capital. From this we are calculating over here. Harsh Limited absorbs the business of Samrat Limited on following understanding. 5 shares are to be issued in Harsh Limited for every 3 shares in Samrat Limited. Here Harsh Limited is purchasing the business of Samrat Limited. In place of shares of Samrat Limited 3, they are paying 5 shares in Harsh Limited, and the balance is to be satisfied in cash based on intrinsic value of share of both the company and the base of their respective balance sheet. See, in the question, not here the word intrinsic value is given. So we have to find out first intrinsic value of shares of both the company. On the basis of this, we are preparing purchase consideration amount. Now we are going through the first net assets. Net assets for both the company. Net assets of Harsh Limited and Samrat Limited. Same amount 85 and 3370. Bank 55 7000. Same amount we are putting over here because the market value is not given in the balance sheet. So the same amount we are putting over here. Less creditors. Only one liabilities, external liabilities is there, that is creditors, because reserve fund and P&L is to be treated as a reserve and surplus. So we have to deduct 130 and 1,10,000 respective from this amount. So the net assets would be 86,40,000 of Harsh Limited and Samrat Limited 32,67,000. Now we are finding out the intrinsic value of both the company's shares. Here is the formula: net assets upon number of equity shares. 86,40,000 would be the net assets, divided by 40,000 be the equity shares of H, that is 40,000 which is given in the question, and 9,000 of Samrat Limited. So we are dividing net assets by Samrat Limited equity share. So the intrinsic value of Harsh Limited would be 216 and Samrat would be 363. Clear? It is the intrinsic value of shares. Now we are finding the purchase consideration on the basis of intrinsic value. Now purchase consideration on the basis of intrinsic value H, 5 shares. So the value of 5 shares on the basis of intrinsic value would be 1080, and on the basis of 3 shares, on the basis of intrinsic value, the value of Samrat 3 shares would be 363. The difference is 9. So if you have a share of 3 shares of Samrat Limited, you will get 5 shares in Harsh Limited. Then also you will get less 3 rupees amount. But here it is given in the question, the rest amount will be paid in cash. So the rupees 9 would be payment as a cash of 3 shareholder. It means per share rupees 3. 9 rupees for 3 shares. So 3 rupees per share would be payment of cash. Now we are finding out 3 Samrat Limited new 5 shares. The Samrat Limited having 9,000 shares. So in Harsh Limited they will get 15,000 shares, but the value of 15,000 shares of Harsh Limited is face value is 150, but we are getting 260 as an intrinsic value. So the remaining 66 would be considered as a share premium. So the total amount 22,50,000 plus share premium plus 27,000 as a cash, because per 3 share we are paying 9 rupees. Per 3 share we are paying 9 rupees. At 1 share how much amount? Here is the question mark. It means 3 rupees per share. 9,000 share at rupees 3, that is 27,000. Total purchase consideration amount is 32,67,000. It will be your new purchase consideration. Now we are preparing balance sheet of new, that is Harsh Limited. Now equity share capital 82,50,000. Here 60,000 of Hers Limited plus 22,50,000. It means 82,50,000. Share premium 9,90,000. Reserve fund, which is already given in the question, reserve fund 25,70,000 plus here, which is not because it is distributed among the shareholder, it is not considered, 25,70,000 only, and P&L also 70,000. Now the creditors, because it is considered to be as a liabilities, so we have to pay total of these two. See, it is the reserve and surplus, so this amount of old company will be distributed among the shareholder of old company, but liabilities, it be a part of purchase consideration, so we have to take this total of this particular two, that is 2,40,000. Now the total is 1,21,20,000, right? And fixed assets, now under fixed assets we have to make a total of these two particular amount, 87,15,000 and 33,70,000. The total would be 1,20,85,000. Now the bank, we have to make a total of that two, that is 52 plus 7, that is 62, minus we are paying cash 27,000 to our old company's holder, that so the 35,000 would be your new balance. So the 1,21,20,000 would be your total amount. Here is the total, so our answer would be tally. See, now question number 7, 8 and 9 in your homework. So our chapter is over here. Now only one topic is remaining in our syllabus, that is reconstruction, external reconstruction. Under that particular topic only 3 to 4 question is given in the books, so we are calculating that. Now absorption chapter, which is we are stopped over here. I already send you the material in the photocopy, question number 6, 7, 8 and 9. Thank you everyone.